I will very soon, okay? I will very soon have merch for Twitch. Got 2 t-shirts in the works right now. Finished the designs. I'm gonna have the t-shirts done before TwitchCon. Because I'm doing silk screen because I don't want like shitty product. So silk screen on top of designing all the products and then testing out the t-shirts. So I am working on a lot of stuff, a lot of merch, not just merch that's like got my face or branding on it, merch for other stuff as well. Aw, thank you, Gorilla. Thank you so much. I'm definitely gonna check that out. No green apple blowjob tonight, what? I think I've seen you more here in Twitch than anywhere else, but I admire your multifaceted set skills. Thank you. I mean, like, I'm so lucky to be on this platform, I'm telling you, man. I got lucky getting on here and getting the views I have. Bro, you were just hating on merch less than a month ago when I brought it up. Goobs, because I'm not doing merch. I'm not doing merch based on me. Like, you're not gonna get merch with like Adriana Chechik or my face on it, right? The merch has to be something that people that don't even know my brand would wear and like or use products as well. Hint, hint. You know, like, honestly, I want to make my own monitors and stuff too. That's like, if I can just learn how to make all my own fucking parts, like, come on. That's the way to go. And girl gaming is coming up and up and up. Like, anyone I talk to behind the scenes about, you know, like, how do I build this, and talking to other people, like, everyone's always like, oh, girl gamers. So like, this is the best time to be on this platform and in a gaming setting and to, you know, make great products for girl gamers, to make great products made by women for women, to make great products that you know, give back by when you buy them and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna have, like, you're not gonna be able to buy a t-shirt with my name or my face on it, but there'll be a lot of good things. Smaller controllers is a big one. I'm not working on that, but I would love smaller controller. No, thanks, Girl Smack. I'll keep you in mind, because I'm trying to reach out to people within my area. Because I want to also use like a lot of people internally, like people in my Discord and stuff like that for things. My favorite color is green right now, but I also really love purple. Would you have a favorite color over popular color for merch? Yeah, I mean, you do everything with like selling purpose. You have to do everything smartly, right?
Smart idea. I once thought of each shirt sold $1 goes to small streamers. That's a nice idea. Thank you for the voice mod. How do you manage your brain in that aspect though? You want to distance yourself from adult films past? I want to use my past as a platform to catapult me into this next genre or part of my life, but I have to make a new road because, you know, I can't just like go make connections with mainstream things or products. I have to literally carve out a new route to do this. Bigger than that, FX. Key lights are cool, but bigger than that. You have a good sense of being a go-getter? Yeah, and I'm recently like starting to understand, like I was talking to my assistant today, like every time we get an idea, we're just gonna like hire somebody to put the idea together basically and like tell us like, this is how much money it's gonna cost, this is your, you know, your marketing, the way to market it, and this is what you could potentially make out of it, and it could benefit you this way, and this way, or it could not. So instead of like doing an idea, having an idea and not moving forward towards it, or having an idea and immediately doing it, you know, I'm gonna start hiring people to basically create a like little version of my idea. So that's what we've kind of been doing right now. I do not regret going into adult films, absolutely not.
And plus, it's really good to do this because, you know, if I hire somebody that does marketing and stuff like that, and I'm like, here, help me make this so I can see if it'll be great. Every time you get one of those people in your circle to just, even if you don't end up doing that, you just still meet them and they tell you different tools or things you can pick up on. I'm going to be doing a podcast about 3 months off. You see yourself streaming something other than video games or movies? I do, yeah. Thank you, your rage quit. Thanks, Juice. So you mean like mouse pads, key lights, maybe in your own peripherals like keyboards, mice, and beyond. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I don't have any trauma from. I don't have any trauma from anything I shot in porn. I have a little bit of crazy experiences from situations from the people I met in porn, but I don't have any trauma from anything I ever filmed. I've always been a strong person to stand up and say, like, I don't like this shit. You know, and stop doing these things. So it's never negatively impacted me. Every job you're gonna have negative things happen or crazy things happen. It's never negatively affected me, and it's only done positive things for me. I think if I wanted to point out anything that's worked against me is trying to stray away from that. You get a lot of hate, but I believe if you push forward enough and you work hard enough and you create your own way, people will stop giving you that fucking hate. You just have to make everyone else feel stupid for being like, ugh, fuck this bitch. Your brain is set to positive and willpower max. Exactly. That was a nutty trip, right? But it didn't scar me. It was a very nutty trip, but it didn't scar me. We're in a Q&A now, guys. I know, Goobs. I want to. I just don't have anybody to wear it, but I definitely want to. I fixed all the issues with the streaming backpack now. Yeah, what does that mean? Tony Stark. I don't even know what that means. I've never even heard of that term. Yeah, Goobs, you're being the fucking cameraman. I'm ready. I guess they said to stream a little lower quality because I was trying to stream at a higher quality. Why do I be roasting Tifa so hard? Why she be playing with everybody so hard, okay? She's fucking around. That's why I'm roasting this bitch. Wash means washed up? Who the fuck says I'm washed up? I've never even heard of that. I didn't even get called a MILF by the time I wanted to stop doing porn. Like, what the fuck is that? People still watch, like, do you get really washed up in porn? Like, what is that? Like, what is that? What a weird thing. What do I say when people say that? You're weird. And I've never heard anybody say that before. And my OnlyFans actually shows me that's not true. So I don't know what the fuck that comment was. It's super weird. Thanks, Mats. What's up? If you did that, Mats, that means your stroke game is awesome. I mean, guys, I was like still shooting pornos until literally like 2 months ago. And I'm still shooting for my OF. I've just taken, like, literally, I'm taking a 3-month break because of my health. But I shot one last month and one this month. And I shoot one in 4 days. I ran out of droplets because of this lady. Your job is strange, come on. It's only strange if you think it's strange. Going to Disney this first time in December. Daddy Hogpack, are you going to Disney World or Disneyland? What you said, just described with the backlash was the same backlash Lisa Ann had when she started sports commentating on radio. Yes, 100%. Yeah, I've realized in the beginning of porn, I had a very thick skin because, you know, you have to deal with people saying like, why would you do this? Because you haven't developed when you're new in porn, you don't have a core group of fans, right? So before you get your core base of fans, the outside commentators are really loud. So you have to deal with like a lot of negativity from people, a lot of religious people being crazy towards you until you really establish yourself in porn and you get a fan base that kind of acts as a buffer to where you see only the good, right? And I realized that the same thing is happening to me now where I'm seeing a lot of negative because I haven't garnered my buffer for being anything else but a sex worker. So I realized like literally like a week ago after a TikTok live, I was like, oh, I need to mentally be prepared and mentally make myself a little more fitter for the negative to not affect me. What is your most prized nerd related item you own? Probably my kaleidoscope. Is a kaleidoscope a nerdy thing? Spend most of your time in Galaxy's Edge if you like Star Wars. No, if you're going to Disney, pop in my Discord because I'll give you some blogs and stuff to read. You definitely want to make sure you go in the morning when the park first opens or get the early bird access. Then during lunchtime, you go back to your hotel or you relax to stay out of the heat and the mass crowds. And then you go back for the end of the night. Yeah, so I have two really cool kaleidoscopes, but I actually have like maybe around 45 kaleidoscopes. Oh, thanks, Wet Wag. You have an alien statue behind you and you choose kaleidoscopes? Yeah, but they're really cool. Like, and kaleidoscopes are trippy as fuck. And it's just like, you don't need any power or anything to just like, it's just like a beautiful device. What? Nah, what the fuck? Stay out there all day. He does nothing. No, he's lying. He's lying. He's lying. I can tell you which way to do the parks depending on the year, even Disney and Florida. Did you just not like the 43 kaleidoscopes beforehand? No, kaleidoscopes are amazing. Oh yeah, I mean, I was really heavy into tripping, so I think that's why I also love kaleidoscopes. I got the bulk of them. I also have prisms too. I really like prisms, but I got the bulk of my kaleidoscopes around my like few years where I was tripping a lot. Yeah, and I love prisms. I love prisms. I do a lot of kaleidoscopes recently on Etsy. I used to practice Wicca, like really heavily for about 6 years of my life. So I've gotten a lot of witchy shops, a lot of oddity shops. A lot of them sell them. What's the craziest trip you ever had? I got stuck in time on the beach I got stuck in time, not repeating myself, but I got stuck in a time bubble at a rave on the beach in Mexico. Everything was free and we forgot it was free because we were like, it's too good to be true. And we couldn't get off the beach. And then I started seeing everybody's body in the middle of the trip because I think it took about like 20 tabs because we sprayed liquid all over us and licked it. So it's probably like equal to 20 tabs. this trip I was out of my mind in about 6 minutes. Like we licked it, we put it in a little perfume bottle and we sprayed it all down our arms, and then it was leaking and I was like, ugh! Right? It was like one of those little tester tubes. And yeah, I mean, I can handle my shit on acid for sure. Like I can just like live life normal on acid and you would never know. I know people say that and you're like, bro, they're tripping balls, but I'm telling you right now, I've been a stripper for most of my life. I've worked around crazy amounts, copious amounts of drugs. I can handle my shit on acid. And so, and like we did it as we were walking in the line to get in. And then by the time we were in the line, she's like, I need to go to the bathroom and throw up because it hit her so hard. And when she comes to the bathroom, she's calling me and she's like, where are you? And I'm like, I don't know. And we like lost each other. Right. And then we finally found each other. But in the peak of it, I was like walking around on the beach and everybody looked like, you guys know, like the Day of the Dead, like how everybody looks like a skeleton. So they looked like a very cooler version of Day of the Deads. And because we were in Mexico at a rave there, they were giving out free tequila shots because everything was inclusive. It was like a crazy rave that Base Nectar put on, right? And the sand was actually bouncing from the fucking base. And like they're giving out tequila shots. So I just heard like waiters in the middle of the audience being like, tequila, tequila. And then I like turned up some of the audience and they'd be like, tequila, la, 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 tequila, la, 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 right? And I'm like, oh, all right, like fucking tequila, you know? It was fucking wild. And then Elome came on and played something. And she turned into just a brain and a nervous system.